Hi guys, so finally GATE 2025 examination has been completed, and by this point of time you must have also evaluated your response, because response key is also made available on the IIT Roorkee website, and you must have got a clear idea how you are performing. Some of you might be happy you performed as you expected, some of you may be disappointed as well, okay, because you didn't perform as you expected. But guys, always remember the GATE, especially the GATE exam day, definitely is a very crucial day of your life, but that is not the entire life. Okay, because if you have really worked hard and still could not perform on the exam day as per your expectation, maybe you have performed good, but maybe you had even more higher expectations from you. But if you have truly worked hard, there are multiple options still for you. So in either of the situation, whether you are scoring good or bad, what are the opportunities with GATE as well as without GATE for you? Let's have a brief discussion. I'm just going to brief out those opportunities in this particular video. Okay, yeah. So first and foremost thing is, I'm sure all those who have seriously attempted the examination, however your score is coming, okay, those who have seriously attempted the examination, your constant focus, your constant weight will be towards the result. Yes, officially the date announced for results was 19th March. That's what I have seen that personally on the website, but recently they have removed it from the website. Okay, so I don't know what they are thinking, but usually it comes out, I mean, usual exam release, the result release date is around mid March, 15 16 March. So 19 was on the higher side only, so we can expect by 19, even if they're removed from website, maybe for what reason they removed, that we can't guess. But don't worry, I mean, soon, in another next 10 15 days, the result would be there in front of you, and that will give you the crystal clear story. But response key you have seen, so you know about your story more or less. So that's the reason I made this video before the results only. Okay, because once the result will come up now, so definitely we'll have the proper post GATE guidance sessions as well based on your score. Okay, because right now you might have evaluated the marks, okay, getting expected ranks, but the MTech admission especially, and some of the PSUs also will be giving you the admissions on the basis of GATE score. So there we'll have it. Now let's first talk about options through GATE 25, and then I'll talk about options without the GATE examination. And first and foremost, as you all expect that it's PSUs. Okay, now there are PSUs recruiting without GATE also, and one major change that has been seen this year, especially this year, is ONGC. Because ONGC, I remember, almost every year it has recruited through GATE, but this year it has announced without GATE. But still, okay, what are the PSUs that have announced till now through GATE? Okay, first let's have a look into that particular list. And the PGCIL, NLC, MIL, NLC. Oh, sorry, NLC is repeated. I'm sorry. NTPC, NMDC, CIL, GAIL, NPCIL, Grid India, NIPCO, NLCIL, and and many more. I mean, what I mean by many more is these are through GATE till now. Okay, but there are several PSUs who will just give a short notification. I mean, some of the PSUs gave the short notification even 2-3 months before, or even 4-5 months before the conduction of the GATE examination. But okay, there are some PSUs, okay, which like Nalco is one, I say expected one going to come up, and there are several PSUs which will not usually give short notification. They will give the final notification actually, okay, the final detailed advertisement. Okay, and they keep on coming around 2-3 months, and even some PSUs, okay, will give the notification recruitment through GATE 25, through GATE 25, and maybe the notification is coming later, then later in the year, now towards November December. That also is possible. Okay, one more expected PSU that you can put up here is AI. Now AI, maybe with GATE, without GATE, it has both the modes. Sometimes it will take up with GATE, sometimes it is going to take up without GATE. Okay, so let's wait what they are planning for this year. But AI is something definitely, again, an expected one. So guys, throughout the year, wait, many more PSUs will keep coming, but these are what they have announced. They have either given the advertisement, if not advertisement, the short notification they have already released. Okay, so one option, of course, if you have performed in GATE examination, is PSUs. Okay, so for such students, you can now target, if your primary target is PSU job only. Okay, so you can definitely target PSU preparation. Okay, preparation means, of course, interview preparation now. Okay, the written part, those who are recruiting through GATE, that means there is no written. It's majorly interview that you have to prepare. So take the next step towards interview preparation for PSUs. In fact, our team, the Home Institute team, is also planning interview guidance sessions also. So we'll give you an update once it is finalized. Interview guidance session for PSUs, interview guidance sessions for MTech separately, because both have little bit similarity, but the theme is different. So we'll have separate guidance sessions for PSUs and separately for MTech. Okay, of course, next crucial option for you is the MTech in IISc and old IITs. Let's talk first about up to the old IITs. By old IITs, I mean the 7 old IITs, including IIT Bombay, Delhi, Kanpur, Madras, Kharagpur, Roorkee, and Guwahati. Okay, and IISc. The primarily 8 conducting bodies also of the GATE examination, you can say. And your first target, if your rank is and score is going to be very good, so your first target should be core branch. Suppose if you are EC or in fact EE also, the primary target that you should keep is, in fact, even being a EE student, you should primarily target to VLSI or microelectronics if really want growth aspects and the good placements after MTech. Okay, so if your major target is IISc and old IITs, and even if I say IISc and the top 4 IITs, top 4 probably I will put it as Bombay, Delhi, Chennai and Kanpur. Okay, IISc and the top 4. So if your target is in these top 4 to 5 and core top branch, let's say VLSI, so rank somewhere around 200, okay, can help you. Okay, because provided most of them will have the interview. So if you have GATE rank below 200 and you get a good interview, so you are expecting some branches VLSI or related to it. Okay, some branches like IISc will have that DESE. Okay, that you can get even greater than 200 rank provided you give a very good interview. Or in IIT Delhi, there is that VDDT. So all those again good branches you can expect. Other than that, okay, if I take up Kharagpur, Roorkee, Guwahati all into the picture, okay, so all of them, if you still have the rank below let's say even 600, okay, if I include Roorkee and Guwahati as well, you have very good chances of getting into your top branches. Okay, into your top branches. Okay, because sometimes if the students are not getting the top branches, they can even opt for branches like control and automation, signal processing, which you can get even below ranks. Okay, that is the next possibility. In sequence I'm talking about, this is the PSU list that I told you. Okay, so the next possibility, if your rank is not that high but yeah, moderately good, somewhere around 500-600, so you can still target again, even if it is IISc or top 3 for IITs, then getting branches like signals and control automation also will usually be below 300-400 rank. But then other than that, you have the interdisciplinary branches, like you can go and take the course in instrumentation or CDS or etc., multiple departments. Okay, so this option will be open to you if your still target is somehow you want a top IIT. Okay, you can compromise with specialization, you can compromise with branch, but somehow you want to enter into the top IITs or IISc. Okay, taking up interdisciplinary branches. Now, what are these branches? I'm telling you now, once the GATE result is announced, there we will have the proper post-GATE guidance sessions where what are the different branches and what sequence you should follow, what are the top branches, specialization wise and college wise we are going to talk, but that I am waiting, let the result be announced. Okay, so that you will have crystal clear story. This is my score and this is what I can get, and what specialization could be best for you, whether can you get the core specialization or whether you may be opting a interdisciplinary. Okay, and which interdisciplinary specialization can give you a better placement scope, that all we'll talk about. But yeah, old IITs and IISc, if you're ready to take up interdisciplinary branches, okay, still if your rank up to 700, 800, you are okay to get into it, get into the top IITs, I would say. The next option is, okay, your rank is still below, but still your dream is like IIT Bombay, ISC Bangalore, you want microelectronics, then have the next option, MS. Okay, the only thing is it will usually be a 2.5 years course, maybe extended also because you have to submit research papers, minimum 2. Okay, so based on that, it may be little bit extended also. Okay, here you can target MS. Primarily if your future target is PhD and if your inclination is towards research, because even I'm talking about the topmost branch like microelectronics, you can get it even at up to suppose you target IIT Bombay or IIT Bangalore, even at some 1100-1200 rank. Okay, you can get this option. So top IITs, IISc, MS option. Okay, even if you have ranked some 1200 to 1500 bracket also, you can get that easily with the good specialization. Not talking about control automation like that, but even microelectronics, okay, or electrical students, somehow if they want to go into core only, so they want power, usually the preferred specialization electrical guys have is what I say, power electronics and drives on the first priority. Okay, So, in any of the top IIT or IISc, rank up to this is, I think, sufficient to go for this particular option. Okay, but you should be inclined towards, slightly inclined towards research. It's not that placement will not happen here. Even these branches have decent placement. Of course, not as comparable as MTech, okay, but you'll have placements, and, you can have further very easy access to convert into the PhDs. Okay. So now next further option, now, this was about IISc and old IITs. Next, you can be targeting new IITs, and new IITs, what is this 1 and 2? 1 means under new IITs also, there are some IITs which are, till now giving decently very good placement record, and one out of them is Hyderabad. And in fact, it's new IIT, I'm putting it separately, but the cutoff for IIT Hyderabad is more or less very much comparable to the cutoff of the old IITs. I mean, if you want to get the top branch, okay, if you are looking for top branch, GATE score, this is score, not the rank, I'm talking in terms of score, greater than 750 score only can ensure you getting this college, because it has shown phenomenal placement records. Okay, so that's why cutoffs are very closer to the old IITs. And then the other IITs, giving you decent track records in terms of placement, I would say, 3 more colleges I will place here: the Patna, Bhubaneswar, and Indore. Again, having, decent placement records. Somewhere, score, if I talk in terms of score, if you have 650 plus as well, score in terms, okay, you can be expecting the call from these particular, and then 2 means all the other. These I wanted to specially highlight, especially this IIT Hyderabad one. Okay, so that you can put in the priority list as well, because the cutoffs are on higher side only. Okay, so only thing, it's a new IIT, I have put it separately. Okay, so that is one next possibility directly through Gate 25. So now, again, based on your performance, if you think, yes, you are going to get the interview calls from this, okay, do start preparing for your interview. And I again repeat, we are planning, it's under planning stage, but maybe we'll give you an update soon that, about some interview guidance programs for IITs and PSUs as well. Okay. So by the time, at least you can start revising your concepts and, prepare for interviews, because more or less GATE concepts will again help you there. Next option will be top NITs, and I will keep it up to top NITs here. I mean, there are, there's no chance of talking about all NITs, because other than then, if you take some admission in any random NIT where placements are not good up to the track, I will not take the name, but what I mean is, top NITs means keep restricted up to, suppose this was your last attempt only and you have to somehow take MTech admission, and you want, not getting IITs, looking for NITs. Okay, so Trichy, Warangal, Surathkal, or maybe Rourkela, Calicut. Okay, that's what you should target, because this you can get at 600 plus score. This you can get at 600 plus scores. Many other NITs you can get at 400, 500, but I'll not suggest. Rather than that, then in that case, you can think about the options which are without GATE. Okay, so I'm only placing, see, options through GATE 25, there I can put down all NITs list. Okay, but no use, no use. Okay, so I'm only putting those options which, even if you take MTech admission, you are most likely to get a good placement. Okay, if not the best, but a good decent placement. It should not be like you're not even getting placed. That situation should not come up. And of course, the next option is MS in foreign universities, or several foreign universities, whether you include Singapore or whether you include the universities in Germany or several other European countries, not only Germany, including Switzerland and all. They offer MS admissions directly on the basis of GATE score. Okay, they usually will take up the percentile matter in that case, and at very low percentiles. Again, for this, we'll plan a separate session, what foreign universities and what is the admission criteria for MS in foreign universities through the GATE examination. So this is again a decent option. So all options which can be decent, and you say this was your last attempt and you have to get MTech admission, these are what you can take up. Okay, and now one more option through GATE 25. Now what is this, sir? One more option through GATE 25, I call it as GATE 26. Now see, it depends on you, that if you think you prepared for GATE but not fully, you prepared for GATE but you had some other commitments, like your college burden was very much, your college was not at all allowing you to prepare, because although I believe always preparing with college is the best stuff, and you can crack it with college. Okay, many students do it. Many students have done it in the past. Many students have done it this year also. Results will speak about that. So, but yeah, still, due to any reason, or maybe you were aware late. I mean, just October, November, you thought, okay, yes, I should give the gate examination. You could not prepare much, but if you think you have caliber, okay, or other cases, you really want PSU or top IIT only. You don't want any option without gate. Okay, you want the gate, top IIT or top PSU admission. You prepared well, but unfortunately, the exam day didn't click for you. And if you have the confidence that next year you can do it, okay, then this is one option. So why I call it through gate 25? Because whatever you have prepared in gate 25, okay, it's not going to go in waste. It's not going to go just like that. Okay, that you can utilize all that practice and stuff that you have done till now. You can practice, you can improve more and appear in the next attempt. But only thing is, if you are planning to have next attempt, again your call. Some of you may be having some financial liabilities. You may want to have parallelly enrolled into some MTech and get stipend, or you may be getting some jobs, or maybe some private jobs through your college, and with that you want to prepare. It's up to you. Okay, again you have to look into what sort of job you are doing if you are preparing parallelly for gate, because your job also should give you the bandwidth. I mean, people do it with job also, but again it depends on the nature of the job. Okay, because you have to have that extra bandwidth along with job also, at least evening hours and weekends, so that you can practice for gate, because gate really requires good practice after what you learn after you learn the concepts. Okay, so if you are repeating, just have one question with you. Okay, with job, without job, that is okay, totally up to you. Depends, I am again depends on the bandwidth and the caliber of the student. If you think you cannot do it with job, many can do it, many may not be able to do it. So that is totally up to your call. Why I took up the matter of job, because some of you maybe have looking for immediate some financial earnings and all, so you can plan with job as well. But one thing I will suggest you here is, to repeat or not to repeat, just analyze. Okay, you have at least given one attempt. Okay, and what you found, okay, maybe your score is not good, but what you found, could it have been better? What went wrong? If you have at least got the answer to that, yes, it could have been better, and these are the things I went wrong, you can go for it. But suppose you prepared, full dedication, and you're not able to figure out why it didn't go wrong. I did my best, and there's nothing best I could have done. If you think you are into that saturation level, then I don't think, you have to think multiple times before repeating it. But if you have analyzed till now, you might have analyzed, looking into your response key, what silly mistakes you made, or what areas you missed out, whether you were lacking in practice, or whether you didn't cover up most of the syllabus. If you have got any answer that why your score is coming less, and if you are ready to put the efforts, go for it. Okay, go for it. Again, I repeat, with job, without job, with MTech, without MTech, we can have a separate discussion onto it. But that is one possible option through your gate 25 preparation only, utilizing it, improving onto it, and going for the next gate 2026 preparation. Now coming without gate, okay, the next immediate big exam for engineers is going to come up as engineering services examination, no doubt. Okay, the prelims, I remember, yeah, mostly it is June 8th only. Yeah, the prelims this year is going to be on the June 8th. Okay, now if you talk about the prelims, okay, the first target that you have to keep right now, if you are dedicated and preparing for ESE, the first target, okay, please keep it as paper 1. Okay, wrap up the syllabus of paper 1. Okay, that's a 200 marks. Paper 1, has 10 topics, out of which 2 are maths and aptitude, which, okay, you leave it. If you are prepared for gate, leave the maths and the maths and aptitude part. Just take the PYQs of maths and aptitude of ESE. That's it. That will be done. But the remaining 8 topics, okay, that you have to go through. And once it come to technical, okay, okay, I think first give the priority to this paper 1. This is totally new for you. Now paper 2, you target extra technical subjects, because whatever common subjects you have prepared, I will suggest whatever common subjects, because many subjects are common with gate only, na? So just revise your gate notes and take up the ESE PYQs. That's it. But now you have to prepare the extra tech subjects, and see, for EE still there are no much extra tech subjects. Okay, there are 2-3 only, but for electronic students especially, again it depends on branch to branch. Like, electrical and mechanical, they have extra technical subjects, but not many. Civil has very less extra technical syllabus. Electronics is the branch with a huge extra technical syllabus. I believe 6 extra subjects that you have to prepare. That's a big number. Okay, so if you are an electronics and communication aspirant, your primary target first should be, after paper 1, first target is extra technical subjects, and parallelly, 70% of the day of the time, okay, spend on extra technical subjects, and 30% on revising the gate subjects, because 6 subjects I told you that for EC is a big number. Okay, so this can be your next immediate target, June 8th, engineering services examination. you can target. It's see the simple difference I state between GATE and ESE. ESE will always have more horizontal depth in terms of syllabus, paper 1 and then paper 2 extra technical subjects, more horizontal depth, more to cover. Okay, but within any topic they will not go as deep as GATE, like the type of questions, the new model of questions, the frame in GATE. Okay, that you will not find. Yeah, you can still find good questions in ESE, but not having as much depth as the GATE examination. So GATE has more of a vertical depth, less syllabus but going deep. Engineering services, they're not going much deep, but they have more vast variety of syllabus to cover. So that's primarily the difference I would put between these two examinations. Okay, then of course scientist recruitment examinations, okay, where BARC is just this weekend, 8th and 9th March. So BARC again, this is not purely without GATE. BARC is with and without both. BARC is with and without GATE, both the options are there. Okay, so if you are comfortably getting, I believe, GATE score going to get greater than 750 or 800 on the safer side. If you are expecting GATE score greater than 800 or 750, let's take 800 to be on safer side. Okay, you can directly expect the call to BARC interview, but if you are expecting below it, then you can write down the BARC written examination. Okay, that also, the session about BARC and practice sessions also I have already taken on this channel. This is one target. Then DRDO again, with GATE, without GATE, year to year, and sometimes in the same year, some vacancies they'll announce with GATE, some separate recruitments also they announce based on the vacancies that keep coming. NILIT notification is announced. Okay, CSIR again with GATE has been announced. Okay, and I put the star here, and of course these are without GATE, NTRO and ISRO. Okay, but the primary thing why I put star, these are expected. NTRO is expected, ISRO is also expected, although the notification has not come up till now. We were expecting it, but as far as my friends, my batchmates, those who are there in ISRO, they have told me that most likely ISRO recruitment will happen. Okay, so we can expect ISRO notification, and that's going to be a big opportunity for engineers, and mostly without GATE. Again, 2 years back, ISRO took one small recruitment with GATE. That also might happen, but mostly it will be without GATE. Okay, so I'll call it as without GATE option only. Okay, NILIT also will have the separate examination. DRDO again, maybe both. Okay, DRDO again, if I count up throughout the year, there can be both the opportunities for DRDO as well, right? Okay, so this also, maybe both round the year. Okay, NILIT definitely is conducting separate examination. Okay, NILIT is conducting separate. ISRO also most likely will expect separate written examination for ISRO. Okay, so these are the ones. Okay, now PSUs without GATE, like I mentioned in the beginning, ONGC is one major change this year. Okay, so let's talk about that. ONGC is one major change which is recruiting without GATE, notification announced. Okay, BEL examination is going to come up. BHEL next month examination is there. ITBP, especially this is for telecommunication post, I think some 48 posts only for EC they have announced. Okay, and then I have mentioned some examinations which are expected, like HPCL, HAL, they are mostly conducting separate examination. In BDL, all these are the PSUs conducting separate examination other than GATE. So I'll expect it, that's why I put it in this category. Okay, so HPCL, HAL, these are again the expected one which are going to take up without the GATE examination. Like HPCL examination will happen later only. Okay, like last year, I think it happened somewhere in August, September. Usually, I'll not remember the dates, but August, September. Prior to that, it happened in November. So it will happen later half of the year, but these are again expected, HAL expected. Okay, and many more it could be there, but these are usually the ones, out of which I think ONGC, BEL, BHEL, ITBP, this is already announced. Okay, rest maybe awaited. Okay. Now, some state electricity boards, okay, it depends, not every year, but year to year it varies. Sometimes the Bihar State Electricity Board, sometimes Punjab, okay, and sometimes I have seen the UP as well. Okay, so the several state electricity boards, will keep announcing the recruitment, sometimes with GATE, without GATE, but primarily without GATE. But again, whenever the notification is coming, dear, okay, the technical, if you are prepared for GATE, my point is if you are prepared for GATE, okay, all that preparation will help you in these separate examinations as well. Okay, other than that, banking sector. Now, this year again, these is already announced, like Bank of Baroda, PNB, Central Bank, SBI, Canara, for the technical officers. I mean, banking will have a lot of recruitments, but I am talking about the technical officers. Okay, mostly CSIT or EC. They'll come in. Some of them only will ask CSIT students, but yeah, some of them will also take EC. Okay, into the recruitment procedure. So for the technical officers, they are taking separate written examination. These are what I know is announced. Okay, this particular year. Okay, so these are also the technical officer options without the gate examination. Without the gate examination. Okay, now of course, if you prepared for gate and it didn't turn up good, and again, looking for other opportunities, you don't want to go for gate attend. So AE examinations as well. In fact, okay, this year, what I remember is UPPCL and UPRB also, and BPSC. Okay, these have announced for the AE. These have announced with gate. Okay, they are directly recruiting with gate 25. Okay, but yeah, other than gate, okay, the UPPSC AE is expected. Okay, the UPPSC AE is expected. Then if you come to our southern states like AP Transco is expected. Now see, AP, as far as I remember, there is no recruitment happened after 2019. Okay, so high chances this year, if not this year, next year, AP Transco, AP Discoms. Okay, then Telangana Transco also, okay, highly likely this year it is going to happen. Okay, and then, again, SPDCL also, SPDCL and NPDCL, both for Telangana, these are expected. And in fact, Karnataka PDCL also may be expected this year. If not this year, by next year, recruitment is going to happen. So, several A recruitments. Okay, if you are prepared for GATE, okay, now, only thing is some extra syllabus may be there branch to branch, but not much. Okay, and the level will be much easier than gate. That's what you can assure. So if your target is these examination, you can start revising, you can take up the PYQs and practice according to these examination. If you're prepared for gate, more or less your knowledge, your depth is there. Okay, in fact these exams will not ask for much depth also, Okay, and then JE exams, commonly, again, these are options without gate. SSC, RRB, recently RRB is going on also. CBT 1 happened, results are also there, and CBT 2 examination is about to come up. Okay, so there are several JE examinations which engineers can target. Okay, and then some MTech options. Okay, normally MTech we think it's only through gate, but no, there are some MTech options. Okay, without gate. Okay, so again, if your target is only MTech, okay, I talked about some jobs, I talked about some vacancies like AE or banking sector or separate PSU examinations or engineering services examination. But if you are targeting, triple IT, okay, and I think this really is again very good in terms of placement. In fact, Delhi and Bhubaneswar are also good, but Hyderabad is like probably one of the very good colleges for placement point of view. So triple IT Hyderabad, MTech separate examination is there every year, that is PGEE. Okay, so and in other than that, BITS. Okay, BITS again, Pilani being a very good option. Okay, you can opt for Mesra as well, but BITS Pilani in terms of placement is comparable to some of the IITs. In fact, many of the IITs I would say. So BITS Pilani, Triple IT Hyderabad, these are very good options. Okay, and they will take MTech admission separately without the GATE score. They will not ask for GATE score. They will have the separate examination. Like I told you, Triple IT, PGEE. For BITS, it is the BITS HD examination. Okay, so you can target these examinations as well. Some other colleges also like Osmania University, Anna University. Okay, IIST. So Anna will take through GATE and the separate examination, that is Stansted. Okay, IIST, okay, Trivandrum, okay, the Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology is again a good option if you are slightly also inclined towards space knowledge and all. Okay, good developing, things, I mean, in terms of placements as well as research also, if you are inclined towards research in space organizations in the space field. So you can opt for this college as well. And placement wise, again, this is very good. Okay, ISI Kolkata, if you are inclined in statistical knowledges and all. Okay, so these are again some MTech options that I have mentioned without the gate examination. Okay, so only thing is several options I talked about, and if there are more options, we'll keep adding. And I told you the complete detailed post-gate guidance session based on exactly what score you have got after the result. You will come to know your rank, mark, score. Okay, primarily, majorly for MTech interview, score will matter, and PSUs depend. Some PSU will release the list as per score, some will release as per the gate rank. Okay, so the only thing is, if you are planning for any next step also, like BARC is almost there, BHEL examination, engineering services examination, okay, AE examinations, or planning to write down gate next year, only thing is, okay, sit down and first thing is learn from your mistakes. Do not take any next step, okay, before seeing what did not go good on the gate examination day. Because if you really feel that what mistakes you have done, and if you think that you can improve it onto it, if you can make those mistakes count, maybe right now they are mistakes, later on they can be your strength if you work onto it, okay, then only you'll be successful. Because right now, by chance, for those exam didn't go as expected, your brain would be totally maybe parents asking what happened, your elders asking, or your college friends also asking what happened here, you wrote gate. So many things may be pressurizing you, but forget everything else. Okay, I again say that if your exam was good, start preparing for interview, good for you. But if it was not good, you're looking for other options like I mentioned, or you might have already decided any other option which is not included as a part of this video. Only thing is, don't get pressurized by by society people or people around you. You take your call, you analyze what did not go good and how you can improve it. Because always remember, failure is just a stepping stone to success. So nothing wrong if you didn't do good in any one time. You can really improve yourself. Only thing is, you should know, okay, you should always be eager to know your mistakes and improve onto it. Okay, that hunger should be there, that okay, what did not went well for me, and what can I improve. Okay, then leave apart all the burden, all the pressure, right? For any more discussions or queries, you can be connected in my Telegram, and you can post up your doubts there, or you can DM me also in the Telegram for any more interactions. Or also you can message, you can put down your queries in the comment of the video. We will reply to it. Okay, this is Rakesh Salreja signing off. Bye bye. Thank you. Stay safe and take care.